take your rest days. Take your rest days. Coming to you from my humble abode here. Hello, welcome. Hopefully you're spending time with family and friends and enjoying some rest and relaxation in the summer months here in the northern hemisphere. But please be present. Do your miracle mornings. Take care of yourself. We talk about this a lot, dropping a vice, adding a skill to your life, and becoming more valuable to society, but really more importantly, becoming more valuable to your family. If we all do that, if we become present, if we can present ourselves better and show up better for our family and the people around us, we're going to show up better for society. And that's going to have a ripple effect, a compounding effect throughout society. And I was just talking to my dad and my mother about this, and for a long time, probably decades, my dad would not take all his vacation days and he would get paid out for them or what have you. And at the end of the day, it's more important to be not just present, but taking care of your body and relaxing, some meditation, some prayer, some, just being present and really regrouping and recharging and refreshing yourself. That's something that Americans have a hard time doing. The Europeans, that's one of the things the Europeans get right, is they do take time to rest and relax. And I think I found myself 20 years ago making fun of Europeans doing that. But again, Bitcoin is one of those things that you don't change Bitcoin, Bitcoin changes you. This is one of those ways that Bitcoin really has changed me, whether it's that, personal development myself for the last 10 years, Bob Proctor, Napoleon Hill. I got to train with Bob Proctor and got to study under Bob Proctor 12 years ago and 10 years ago, the first couple years. And Bob Proctor passed away a few years ago, a couple months after my grandfather passed away. Very similar men. Bob Proctor was much more famous, but really introducing being present in my life, truly being present, because I pray a lot throughout my life, but really understanding the power of meditation. And meditation doesn't get talked about as much in churches at all, no matter what denomination you're really in. Some of the Eastern religions it does, but being present, because you want to, you're talking to God, but you also need to listen to be able to hear God. And a lot of times, Westerners, and other Western religions, people don't listen. They just talk. And we do that in our lives. We do that with God. We do that in this world where we just constantly are talking, constantly putting things on social media. We don't sit back and reflect and see what's actually going on. So we have to be very cognizant of that, because this is when great power and great knowledge comes to us, is when we can let God speak to us. We can see things at a whole different realm that we didn't understand before. And this is one of my favorite sayings of all time. When I was a kid growing up playing hockey, played for Little Caesars AAA hockey growing up in Michigan, and my coach, Craig Rail, who was one of the last cuts in the 1980 Miracle on Ice hockey team, unbelievable coach, unbelievable mentor of mine. He would say, don't think, it weakens the team. And I was 9 years old when I started playing with him. I played up till 13 years old, played in the Quebec Pee Wee hockey tournament, hat tip to Nolan. If you're watching, I know you watch some of the videos, but the Quebec Pee Wee International Hockey Tournament, which is unbelievable. Quebec City, if you've never been there, you have to go there. The winter's unbelievable, but the summers are even better, as I hear. I have not been there in the summer, just the winter. But I didn't get it. I didn't understand it for years, for like a decade or two. I didn't understand what don't think it weakens a team. Use your intuition. Use what's up here. And we can't do that unless we're present. We can't do that unless we're sitting back, taking a step back to just calm ourselves and to hear what's going on, to hear the gifts, to hear the calling, to hear what we need to hear. And that creativity starts to spur from those moments stir from those moments when we are able to just sit back and relax. So take your time off, use all your time. At the end of the day, time is money, money is time, right? And we talk about this a lot, Bitcoin is time and time is Bitcoin. But we have to be able to understand that time is truly the most precious gift we are given, because even all the Bitcoin in the world can't buy more time, technically, right? You can save time, you can save past time and wealth in that way, but you can't give yourself more time on Earth. And that's the thing we need to understand. And we have to really utilize that and understand, I'm only given so much time. So what am I doing with it? What in the world am I doing with it? Am I doing my calling? Am I doing what I would love doing? Am I doing what I should be doing in life? What the higher being has told me and showed me the way to do? That is something that has caused so much stress and anxiety and division in this world. Not just this country, but this world of people not doing what they should be doing. And a lot of it because of fiat, obviously. It makes you get on that rat wheel and just run without thinking. And then you just get home, you're so tired, just turn the game on, you turn your fantasy app on, you turn, whatever garbage it is on the internet or on TV, and you just meditate, or you zone out, and you're not meditating, you're not thinking, you're not praying, you're not in that zone. So this is the call to rest, relax, take care of yourself. Self-care is one of the most important things you can do for yourself. That's how you're going to show up best for you, your family, those around you, your job, your business, your employees, whoever it is. That's going to drive you the furthest. It's the old saying of, I don't know if it's Abraham Lincoln, someone can tell me if it's Abraham Lincoln or George Washington, or the story of him being given 8 hours to chop down the tree and he spent 6 of them sharpening the axe, right? Work smarter, not harder. So I hope you are having a wonderful summer. I hope you're taking time off to enjoy family and friends. Work will always be there. The work will always be there. And believe me, I was that person again 10 years ago, thinking I need to just grind all the time every day. I need to just be doing ridiculous things just to be doing them. Take the time to rest, relax, sharpen the axe for 6 hours and work for 2 instead of working for all 8. Please share this out because the algorithm hates truth. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. This is freedom advice, not financial advice. Trust but verify and question everything with boldness, even the existence of God himself. We'll see you on the next one.